Hello, lovely friend. Today I am bringing you a quick yoga for posture. This is a great flow to do if you just want a little posture check-in, just strengthen some of the back body muscles, open up the heart space up just a little bit to help set you up for having great posture for the day. I know I am one that can realize I need that check-in too. We live in a very forward-facing world and hunched over a lot. So this practice can be good to just do as your little checkup, a quick little minute office break, whatever you need for your day. So all you need is your yoga mat and some comfy clothes and we'll get started. So we're actually going to begin in mountain pose, just going over a little bit of a posture. This can feel very elementary if you are a practice yogi yourself, but I hope you find it helpful to just do a little check-in with your posture. So we're going to just start in mountain here and come to first, let's just notice our roots. Let's notice our feet and just take a peek down and see if your feet are out or together. This can also be done in a chair if you battle any illnesses and standing up is not available to you, or can be done laying down just to check in with your alignment. So just check in that your feet are right underneath your hip bones and you'll just do a little check-in. This can also be done if you want to get really deep into your posture. You can actually do this against a wall and you'll start to notice where things can kind of pop out for you. So just do a little check-in. You're going to want to lift up through the arches of the spine. So some people push in their arches this way and some go out. I am one of those out people, so I can find a lot of pain on the outside of my foot. So just do a little check-in. You're going to be pushing in all four corners of your feet. And lift the toes to just check in. Maybe close your eyes to just feel. Do you feel two back points in your heels touching, two front points in your feet touching, and then lower your toes? It's a lot. Good. And then let's work our way up. So you're going to feel the inner thighs rotating in here. And automatically, for me personally, that's like low back pain because I do a lot of things that cause that low back pain in my own daily posture. But a little bit of yoga can help correct that and help find better alignment. So yeah, you'll just notice if your thigh bones go in or out. And again, if you put up against the wall, I can help that. And then I'm going to turn to the sides just so you can see here. And then you can put your hand on your belly and your hips. And we're just going to do a little check-in with the hips. Most people kind of tilt back a lot or tilt forward a little bit. And you'll just want to just try and find a little bit of a neutral place here. So you can also place your hands on your hips and just kind of play with the two extremes. And you'll just try and find your natural place. This can also be helpful to look in a mirror to do this another time. Good, and then we'll just find this nice settlement of the hip bowl to be nice and parallel with the ground instead of tipping forward or back. And then let's just do a little shoulder roll up to our ears and down, feeling the shoulder blades draw together for that lovely posture, everyone. To a lot of us, this is going to feel super opening, super tight. And like you're going to have to work really hard in these back muscles to keep this open, and that is completely normal in our day and age. And a lot of times what happens when we open up this chest, we have the rib cage like to just jet out, and sometimes we lose our hips. So don't aim for perfection here. We are just noticing and creating awareness. So notice if your ribs start to jet out and just maybe guide them gently together with your hands, and you'll feel that engagement that starts to come up. Your lower belly button is going to come up and in and feeling that engagement. And then your arms can just rest at your side. Last but not least, we want to tuck our chin in just a little bit. A lot of us tend to jut our head out. We'll just want to stack the ears over our shoulders. And this is your proper mountain pose. It might look different than mine because my body is different than yours. And that is beautiful. So let's just take a moment, just do a little replay of all that, anchoring all through four corners of our feet, upper thigh bones rotating in, pelvis bowl nice and parallel with the ground, shoulders drawing back and together, ribs pulled up and in, and chin in line with the shoulders. Good, and let's just come into our breath here. And now inhale, sweep the arms up high. You may notice now that you have found your mountain, and maybe it's a new mountain to you, that to keep your shoulders back and down and not coming up, when you place your arms up high, they may not be super close together, but there could be a little bit of apart. Mine are super far apart because they've got tight shoulders. Good. And then we're exhale, slowly bring the arms down. We're going to interlace the fingers behind us just to open up our chest a little bit. You're going to draw the shoulders together and then draw the fingertips down. This feels good. You can stop here, or you can start to tilt your chin up to the chest and come into a little camel variation here. Just pushing the hip bones forward as you come to create a spine. Curve in your spine. I'm going to stop here. This is my stop point, but go as far as feels good in your body. Make sure you're drawing the shoulder blades down. Deep breath in, good. And then keep the clasp in your hands. We're going to slowly roll down into a forward fold. Generous spin in the knees. Keep the hands clasped. And if your forward fold is more like a squat, that's great. We just want the belly to the top of the thighs, and then straighten the legs to your lever. Good, maybe shake the head yes, shake it no, and then you can draw the hands away from the hips to just open that heart space up a little bit more. Deep breath in, and then exhale, slowly release the hands. Release down into your forward fold. Good, inhale, we're going to find a nice flat back, so everything from the hips forward is going to be in alignment, just to check in. Good, and then exhale, forward fold. I'm going to come to just a little squat here. A little hair flip for you. And then we're going to just walk back. And we're going to do a little reverse table, and this is great just to open up the chest and help our posture. So place your hands right behind you. You might have played like crab soccer growing up. It's the same pose. Fingertips are going to point to the back, your front edge of your mat, and same with your big toes. And shoulder blades drawing together, lower abdomen engaged, and then lift your hip points up. And you can just stay here, drawing your abdomen in together, shoulder blades together, or you can aim to create a flat back. Chin can just come to rest where it is, or if you have the strength in your neck, you can slowly lower the neck. But if it starts to feel tightness, just keep your gaze straight forward. So inner thighs drawing in together, feeling that tension here, pressing into the fingertips, not dumping in the wrists. And then exhale, lower. Good, let's just come to a staff position, extending the legs long. And then hands to the ground, checking in with the upper spine here, finding our alignment. Head over heart, heart over hips. Deep breath in and exhale. Good. Let's shake out the wrists just for a second, and then we're going to go right back in. So putting your hands behind you, bringing your feet to the ground. Inhale, shine your heart forward, shoulder blades drawing together, hand down. And then inhale, lifting your hips up, inner thighs rotating in, feeling that inner thigh weight pulling your lower abdomen up. Make sure the neck is not holding any tension here, pushing to the fingertips, pushing the shins forward. Keep breathing, doing great. And exhale, release. Good, let's come into our staff position here. Extend the legs out long. And just come to find your alignment here, sitting up. And again, you just might notice the tendency to rock one way on your hips, and just try and find your neutral. And there can be a micro bend here in your staff position, and your hands may not come to the ground, and that's okay. It's your body. Good. All right, now let's roll back up to our mountain pose and see how we feel after moving a little bit. So come to crisscross, come through table. Do just a quick little downward dog to get us to walk to forward fold. Generous bend in the knees. Slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. And then just notice where your mountain is naturally after a little bit of movement. And just do those micro adjustments here, checking in with your root, all four corners of the feet, upper thighs rotating in, shoulder blades drawn nice and back. I'm already feeling that movement is so much easier than when we began. And the hips in alignment, ears over shoulder. All right, friends, let's sweep our arms up high, gaze can come up, and exhale through heart center. Thank you so much for taking this time to practice your posture with me. I hope this was helpful for you and a good return for you when you just need that little bit of a boost to find your tall. All right, share this with anyone who needs it. Leave a comment below. Let me know how you're doing, and we'll close in Namaste. Namaste. See you next time.